Hi guys. So today I'm going to be talking about PTSD triggering and what to do when that happens. Um, I'm also going to be talking about like how to pinpoint why it's happening and why it tends to trigger other moments in your life when you have also had a traumatic experience. Um, how they all link together and what it means when it happens like that and how you can release it and stop it from continuing to happen like that. Um, so today I had an experience that triggered me and it sent me into a full-blown panic attack, and I was uncontrollably crying for like almost an hour. And while it was happening to me, I was trying to figure out why it was so intense and why it had triggered me so bad. And while I was trying to figure out why I was crying so hard, it started triggering me to all these other traumatic events that had happened to me all the way back to when I was like 5 years old. Um, and it was just like forcing me to like work through all these times that were like very traumatic and that made me cry. And I guess I had been harboring these situations in my auric field for all of these years. And this event that happened to me today, like, brought all of them up because somehow they were all linked in the same energy field. And when I got triggered today, I was focusing on how to release it. And when I did that, I was trying to say, okay, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? How can I release it from my auric field so that I don't experience it again? And when I did that, that's when it linked to these other traumatic experiences that I had had before. And I realized that the reason why it was happening was so that I could release all the other traumas that were linked in that same exact vibration. So I decided to just go with it. And so I ended up crying for like an hour. I had to like work myself through it because I didn't want to just cry for no reason and just be upset. I wanted to understand why I was upset, and I wanted to understand how to release it. So I was inspired to make this video in hopes that this can help some of you guys that experience PTSD. It's a very real situation that I don't think a lot of people understand. They just, when they hear PTSD, they think, oh, people who have been in war, they get it when they hear loud noises, and that's not at all true. That isn't the only thing that causes PTSD. Any traumatic event that happens to a person in their life can create PTSD within them, post-traumatic stress disorder. And so any of us that struggle with stress and anxiety, there's a huge percentage of us that get diagnosed with PTSD, have to be put on anxiety meds, and have to use essential oils to calm ourselves down and all these things, because once you get PTSD, you get triggered and you're like basically constantly dealing with that for the rest of your life. And it's really stressful. It's really hard to deal with when it happens on a daily basis and you're trying to work through it and not feel like a crazy person. Typically, I don't get triggered very much. When I do, it's usually very manageable. I can deal with the situation. But today, it was like a very deep-seated trigger, and it just sent me off the deep end. Such a deep dive that I had to make this video. And I feel better now, and I feel like it was a gift for me to experience today so that I could make this video and I could try to help explain to you guys what it means when you get like the like stemmed triggers. Like when one thing happens and then it makes you go to another incident and another incident and another incident. So next time that happens, I want you guys to try just like understanding, say, okay, this happened to me, and now I'm thinking about this and this and this, and just try to understand, okay, all these events are in this same vibration. So right now, when I'm triggered, I have the ability to release all of these situations from my auric field for now and evermore. And I feel so much better now that I was able to do that. I feel like crying it out was what I needed to do to like cleanse all of the vibration completely out of my aura. And I feel like I have gotten like so much energy cleared out of me today. I literally had no idea that I had that much stuff that was on that same vibration, even from when I was 5, that was affecting me today. So I hope that you guys can try that next time if you have a trigger that really sends you into a spiral and like makes you think of other traumatic events and just like makes you feel really like unsafe. Instead of feeling unsafe, just say, okay, why is this happening? What am I feeling? Is this happening so that I can release this vibration from my aura? And then focus on releasing it. Like if you're crying, cry it out and then just say, I release this energy from my aura. Or if you're just having a panic attack, just breathe through it. And when you're breathing out, just breathe really, really deep and really, really hard. And when you breathe out, just say, I'm releasing all of this vibration out of my aura for now and evermore. Yeah, I feel 1,000 times better. I feel like it worked really well for me. And I want feedback on if this ends up helping you guys at all. Yeah, so let me know. Leave comments. Feel free to contact me if you want to talk about it, or if you have questions or stories that you want to share with me that are related to PTSD and triggering, because honestly, I think we could all use the help because it does happen so frequently. And as far as I know, there's really no cure for PTSD, but I definitely believe in like rituals being able to help you through it. Meditation, lighting candles, wearing essential oils, like I said, doing the vibrational releasing. That's a new one for me. I've never like consciously released a vibration before like that intensely, to the point where like I literally didn't know what I was going to do because I was just overcome by it on like every level, physically, mentally, emotionally. I was shaking for like a half hour. And I didn't know what to do. So I was like forced to like, okay, ask for help. Like, please help me. What am I supposed to do? Help me understand why I'm experiencing this. And then, yeah, I just kind of was told like, it's linking you to all these other vibrations so you can release all of this right now. So yeah, that was it. Let me know. Love you guys. Contact me. Have a good Sunday. Bye.